back. Robin Uchedi here again, your faithful friend in the OpenText studio. And as I say, we've saved the best for last. I have Shakeel here from Datacentrix, the only diamond sponsor of today's OpenText Africa Summit 2023. And that relationship is more than about just paying a lot of money just for diamond sponsorship, I'm sure. And Shakeel, firstly, thanks for joining us. We do appreciate you taking the time. Perhaps just a bit of background first around your role at Datacentrix.
Thank you very much, Robin, for having me. I appreciate the time and effort. I'm the General Manager for Digital Business Solutions, and we look after the entire digital stack for Datacentrix, of which OpenText plays an integral role of delivering value to our customers.
Great stuff. And obviously this event, it's been a while since, I guess, in-person events have been happening. What is the significance of that as being a diamond sponsor? What does that mean?
I think for us there's two things. Our partnership with OpenText goes back more than 20 years. We've been through all the acquisitions that OpenText has made. And for us, it's about elevating that pitch to our customers and showing our commitment to this market, to our customers. So it is great to have another event now with the Micro Focus acquisition coming into play. We're seeing a lot of new customers come into the market. It's about creating that awareness, and that's why we wanted to be a diamond sponsor. We're proud to be honored to be accepted as a diamond sponsor as well from OpenText. It shows our commitment and our values behind OpenText in growing this market.
You mentioned Micro Focus there, and I've asked a few other people that we've interviewed although it's obviously still in its infancy as far as what it means for the different elements, kind of how customers will be engaging moving forward, but what does it mean from a Datacentrix perspective, kind of having Micro Focus in the fold, as it were?
I think it's nothing new for us. So, I mean, our technology side of the business has been a Micro Focus partner for a while. We've been working with Micro Focus in some of our customers already. I think now it'll bring things together, it'll galvanize things, it'll create more focus within the business, and we'll be able to provide a totally rounded solution. So we've been working with Micro Focus for a while already. It's a good complementary solution to OpenText, and it's about going down that journey, going down that roadmap with them. It's about understanding what's going to stay, what's going to move on. If I look at the Micro Focus acquisition, I mean, OpenText bought off some of the HP assets a while ago. They've now just done a circle and rebought off the rest of the HP assets in any case. So I think it's a natural fit, which is encouraging for us as well.
Great stuff. I know that we are going to discuss what Datacentrix is kind of focused on at this event. We are nearing the end of it. I can already hear the crowds getting ready for the cocktail hour. I'm sure you'll be there as well, enjoying yourself and kind of networking. But what have some of the conversations been like today for Datacentrix? How are you engaging with customers?
I think for me, first of all, I'm encouraged by the crowd that came out, and not by the volume of people, but the quality of customers that came out. I think it's important to get quality customers. The kind of conversations are at exec level. It's about delivering value for customers. Customers want to understand what return on investment they're going to get, how quickly they can derive value, and I think that's the conversations that are at heart to us. But the topic's not only about, how can we help you improve your content, it's now about how do we adapt our business? How adaptable are we? How agile are we? I think with us, what we saw driving this behavior is COVID. COVID changed everybody. Everybody realized they can't do the same old long sales cycles, long development cycles. They want agility, they want to see value immediately, and those conversations are coming through. So for us, we've taken a different approach, and we ask customers to do design thinking workshops with us, where we can identify that value for them and then hone in and give them that value. It's about a journey for us. So how do we walk hand in hand with customers down that journey, giving them value along the way all the time with a broader value proposition at play? And that's our motto. We want to do that. And we've had a lot of customers come up to have that conversation with us. We had some of our staff members on the main stage earlier on. That message was loud and clear. And we've seen an uptake on that already.
Great stuff. I think you kind of hit the nail on the head there. The pandemic was almost a litmus test for which companies are robust and which aren't.
Correct.
Now, moving forward, I know that we haven't really returned to a full state of normalcy. There's a bit of flux at the moment. How do some of the themes that were discussed here, such as AI, the evolving workforce, and things like that, how do those kind of factor into Datacentrix thinking moving forward?
I think for us things have gone, the new norm is out there already. So everybody's adapted to a hybrid working place. Some have opted for 3-day, 2-day option. Some have opted for 2-day, 3-day. Some have opted for complete hybrid. And we adapt to our customers' needs. I think what it's done for us twofold. One is from a skills perspective, we're able to deliver solutions across the world for our customers. And there's no such a thing as you need to be in the room. We've got teams that are based in South Africa, outside of South Africa. The teams are growing worldwide for us as Datacentrix within this OpenText space. And we're able to deliver that value with that high skill base in South Africa to our customers locally. When you look at the newer technologies, we're now seeing, AI was a fad in my opinion. It was just an advanced analytics which people now saw value out of. But for us, the true value we're going to get is around generative AI. And what do we mean by generative AI? How do we handle the governance within an organization? It's here to stay. It's already being used in organizations. How can we rapidly accelerate that for our customers is important, but with data that's valuable to their businesses. So we're seeing the customer communication segments getting quite inundated with those chatbot type features that can bring generative AI forward. We're seeing the data management space in the data AI space getting more inundated with generative AI type solutions. And we can see that accelerating rapidly. And I think that's going to be the new norm going forward. And the customers that don't jump onto that and that look at broad implementations are going to lose value behind it. It's about how you can access information at your fingertips right now. I have a 15-year-old son. He uses ChatGPT to do his homework, and the school accepts it. But it's about him understanding what value he's getting out of it, not just taking verbatim. And we have to adopt technology.
Sure.
And adopt it in the right way, within the right means and boundaries.
Sure. I'm assuming now that I guess a top priority for Datacentrix is taking all those concerns or perhaps headaches when it comes to generative AI and turning them into real advantages and things that really drive the business forward.
100% correct, and that's why we like to take the consultative approach. Let's understand the pain points. Let's understand what the business wants out of these technologies, rather than saying you need a generative AI solution. Let's understand what business value you're going to get out of it. Often people hear the business hears terms. They heard cloud and they kept on talking about cloud. Now they're hearing generative AI and they want to talk about it, but they don't really know what value they want. So it's in these design thinking workshops that we will sit down and break down to the customer what value they get, and then identify a solution that will suit them so they're getting purpose fit.
So are you trying to kind of steer conversations? Because as you mentioned, there are a lot of buzzwords that are being thrown around at the moment. Everyone wants to get involved with AI, but not necessarily knowing the best way to do so.
Correct. We're a digital enterprise, so we look at various digital technologies. AI is one component of it. The customer may not need AI, may need a combination of pulling data sources from multiple areas. It's about what they want to get out of it. What is the business value? What does it mean to their business? It's what we want to know first. Then we'll craft out a solution for that customer based on the tools that we have across the stack. That's our value proposition.
Understood. Yeah, some interesting and exciting times ahead. Looking forward, I'm assuming that Datacentrix will likely be a diamond sponsor, if not involved somehow in next year's OpenText Africa Summit. Looking forward to the next 12 months, what is the company focusing on and what kind of stories are you guys hoping to tell in a year's time?
So we're always committed to these events. We've always been a platinum sponsor. At these events, we're a platinum partner. We actively attend the International OpenText Conference and support that conference as well. And the aim is to be on the cutting edge technology and understand the strategic value behind what solutions OpenText provides to us and how we can add that value to the customer. What's on our mind is customers' digital transformation journey. Customers are forced into technologies as COVID came through. They needed to make decisions quickly. They didn't have the time to sit and think about things. They didn't have time to apply their minds. In some sectors, it worked extremely well for them because they were ahead of the curve and they were able to adapt quickly. In some cases, not. So it's about understanding what is in that landscape, breaking that down for the customer into bite-sized chunks, and then walking down that journey with them. And that's our focus. It's not focused on AI only or on content services only. We'll bring everything together based on the value proposition of the customer.
Understood. You kind of mentioned digital transformation. I'm assuming cloud is a big kind of driver of that. What were your thoughts around OpenText's recent announcement in collaborating with Google Cloud?
So we always have a hybrid cloud strategy. It's what makes sense for the customer. And we have the hybrid cloud strategy with all customers in understanding where they want to put information. And information is a touchy topic as well because we need data sovereignty is a problem in some areas. Some customers feel it's fine, some customers feel not. So it's about having that conversation. We don't take a one shoe fits all. We understand where the customer's investments are. We recently had an engagement with a customer and they had already vetted a specific cloud technology. And we made that work for them because it's already vetted by their security policies. It makes sense for them. They've negotiated costs with them. So we'll go down with whatever the customer wants. But we give the customer options in cloud. We're not really prescriptive. We have our own cloud value proposition as Datacentrix Cloud as well. We have local facilities and can provide that service locally at local cost for them. So it's about getting what's right for the customer that's important for us.
Great stuff. I think that's a great place to end things. Obviously, exciting times ahead if you're a Datacentrix customer or your OpenText customer. Again, thank you for taking the time to chat to us. We do appreciate it. And hopefully in 12 months' time, we can have a chat again, see how things have evolved and changed for your company.
Definitely. Thank you very much for having me here.
Thank you.
Thank you.